Alright everybody, welcome back or welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we are doing something interesting, right? We are checking out first-gen K-pop groups. Now, as you guys know, I did a few marathons of second-gen groups, random second-gen groups, and there's still a few that I have to, really all of them I have to continue, right? Girls' Gen, SHINHWA, TVXQ, Big Bang, and then my second batch, which I did to anyone, Kara, Sistar. Yeah, so obviously have to go down those, and I plan to do that, of course, too. But this is something that, of course, I plan to do. However, this was a request. Now, if you go over to Patreon and you decide to sign up for the either $1 or $3 tiers, you can get a personal request when I do my weekly schedule list, which I always release, usually on Fridays, Friday, Saturday. Usually Fridays, though. You could give a personal suggestion and request, and I take those, and I also take stuff that I personally want to see, and I make the schedule for the week. And so this was a request. So these specific ones. So I was like, okay, I wanted to do first gen, and this is a good way to do it. So we have 4 groups here, and 4 MVs from each group. We have g.o.d, g.o.d, Dear Mother. We have SHINHWA, This Love, official MV from their 11th album. We have One Time, I believe is how they're pronounced. One Time. And then we have H.O.T. What was it? I have it here. I think it's like High Five of... What was it? Is it High Five of Teenagers or something like that? Interesting stuff, right? Now, of these, the ones I've heard of in particular are SHINHWA and H.O.T. Those two I've heard of. I have not heard of One Time or g.o.d, g.o.d, however you pronounce it. But let's look up. So first up, g.o.d, Groove Overdose. Interesting. Consists of 5 members. Jun, Kaisang, Danny, Hoyoung, Taewoo. The group debuted in January of 1999. Let's see. So our leader, June Park, born 69. That's 1969. That's crazy. Let's see. He was born in South Korea but was raised in America. Okay. We have Kai Sang, our vocalist, December 78. Ooh, another December. Danny, December 78, rapper. Let's see. Hoyoung, March of 1980. Okay. And our maknae is 1981. So, man, let's see. Wow, June Park is like 60 years old. Good for him, man. Good for him to be, you know. I mean, I don't think they're still doing stuff. I think they're kind of like, I don't think they're disbanded, but they're probably just kind of like, you know, hanging out, doing their thing, you know. But, yeah, interesting. All right, so, Dear Mother. I don't know what to expect. This is a whole different territory, right? Because, like, it's going to be weird. But let's get it. Let's see. So this was 15 years ago. Okay.
어머니 보고 싶어요. 어려서부터 우리 집은 가난했었고 난돌잔 외식 몇 번 한 적이 없었고 일터에 나가 시어머니 집에 없으면 언제나 혼자서 끓여 먹었던 라면 그러다 라면이 너무 지겨웠어 맛있는 것 좀 먹자고 대들었었어 그러자 어머님이 마지못해 꺼내신 숨겨두신 비상금으로 시켜주신 짜장면 하나에 너무나 행복했었어 하지만 어머님은 왠지 드시질 않았어.
I also apologize real quick. I don't think this is the official thing. I don't know. I couldn't really, I think, what, DVD set, Missing You DVD set, so this is a fan updated thing, so I apologize. This is what I could find. It's just,
어머님은 짜장면이 싫다고 하셨어 어머님은 짜장면이 싫다고 하셨어
okay.
그렇게 살아가고 그렇게 후회하고 눈물도 흘리고
Oh my gosh.
그렇게
This is so like, it's funny, it's so early 2000s, 90s. I love it.
하지만 다시 웃고 중학교 1학년 때 도시락 까먹을 때 다 같이 함께 모여
Even the instrumentation is so like reminiscent. That time period. Oh no. Why now? Why do?
그만 눈물이 났어 그러자 그 녀석은 내가 온다며 놀려댔어 참을 수 없어서 얼굴로 날아간 내 주먹에 일터에 계시던
okay.
어머님은 또 다시 학교에 불려오셨어 아니 또 끌려오셨어 다시는 이런 일이 없을 거라며 비셨어 그 녀석 어머니께 고개를 숙여 비셨어 우리 어머니가 비셨어 야야야 그렇게 살아가고 그렇게 후회하고 눈물도 흘리고 야야야 그렇게 살아가고 너무나 아프고 하지만 다시 웃고 아버님 없이 마침내 우리는 해냈어
Okay.
마침내 조그만 식당을 하나 갖게 됐어
Hey, get it.
그렇진 않았지만 행복했어 주름진 어머니 눈가에 눈물이 고였어 어머니와 내 이름의 앞글자를 따서 식당 이름을 짓고 고상을 지내고 밤이 깊어가도 아무도 떠날 줄 모르고 사람들의 축하는 계속되었고 자정이 낮아서야 돌아가서 피곤하셨는지 어머님은 어느새 깊이 잠이 들어버리시고는 대장했어 다시
Oh wow.
당신을 사랑했어요 한 번
Okay, vocals, let's go.
말을 못했지만 사랑해요
It's a very touching
이제
song.
편이셔요
Wow.
내가 없는 세상에서 영원토록
Okay. I didn't expect that. That's crazy. The ad-libs. Who is going crazy in the background? Okay. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Who is that? Wow, fascinating. It's so interesting. It's so, man, where do I start? It's funny how like when you know, go back, right, to older gens, like you see the foundations being laid, right? And man, I wonder if back then, right, if these, because I mean, really, the groups back then are pioneers, right? There's really no other way to describe it. And I wonder if they had any idea how big the industry would be. You know, I wonder if they knew, you know, because it's like, I imagine for the most part, they are just doing their thing, right? Like they're just trying to make it, right? Trying to get somewhere. For as much as things change, though, they stay the same in a lot of sense, right? And you certainly see, I mean, you see how much like influence, you know, each generation kind of takes from the previous, right? Which is important, right? Plus to add your own spin on it. But it's always cool to see like the early groups do stuff, right? And this is, I mean, second gen, you know, but first gen is like, this is really the beginning. This is really like, okay, we're at the beginning here, we're out ground level, you know. Now, granted, I don't know, some of these are MVs that have, you know, taken place once, I guess, the industry has been well established, but still, to see groups from these time periods just kind of, and it's not like ancient, I'm talking about it like it's like ancient history, right? But really, you know, 2000s, late 90s is still not that, you know, long ago. You know what I mean? But still, it is interesting to see the bricks being laid and stuff like that. As far as this, you know, just going off of this, vocals, right? I think, and I don't know who's singing. I'm not sure if this is, I don't know if this is Kai Sang or, let's see, who else is another vocalist? Ho Young. It might be Kai Sang. It could even be Taewoo, you know? I'm not sure which one, obviously, who is who, off of this first video, but vocals were really good. I really enjoyed the fact that you could feel the emotion in the singing, right? Like, definitely putting like everything into the singing. I didn't expect this to be the message of the video. Very touching, you know, very sad. I'm gonna guess like June was it looked like he still has the same hair. Like the same hair that he has in this video, so I'm gonna assume that was him. Is the only blonde guy in the video. Yeah, his rapping, like his deeper voice and stuff like that. This was good though. I mean, and I'm not surprised. Again, it's like, you know, definitely, and I'm not going to say you don't need talent now, because obviously most people that, you know, are scouted and are in these groups are superiorly talented and vastly talented, but there is definitely something I think you could make a statement for like these early groups having to be, you know, on a whole crazy level in order to even, you know, get to this point, right? So, all right, that was good. I enjoyed that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Next up, we have SHINHWA. SHINHWA. Now, let's take a look here on SHINHWA. So, consists of 6 members: Eric, Lee Min-woo, Dongwan, Hyesung, Junjin, and Andy. They debuted in 1998 under SM, the labels under which they worked up to now: SM, Good Entertainment, and SHINHWA Company. So they currently have their own company since, well, they've had it since 2011. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they're still doing, again, for these, I mean, I don't blame them if any of these groups don't really keep doing too much group stuff, you know. I think they've probably done so much, but let's see, 79, our lead vocalist, let's see, do we have a leader here? Eric is the leader, 79, so I think this is a little bit of a closer from leader to Maknae. Yeah, not pretty, so these guys, you know, in their mid to late 40s. Not too bad. I mean, when did they debut, though? When did they debut again? 98? So they were... Yeah, they were... I guess it's kind of like... the averages were kind of the same. I mean, there's some groups that are really young today, but I mean, most of the time you'll see groups that are in this sort of age range, right? Within the like 16 to 20 age range. So I think that's fair enough. Okay. So this Love, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we got here with SHINHWA. And let's see what they do. SM, you know how I feel about SM. You know, the usually the artists under SM and the groups under SM are extremely talented, even if SM itself isn't that great. All right, let's go. And they are seasoned already at this point, so this should be interesting. I don't know if this has captions, let's see. It doesn't. Okay. Hey.
심장 소린 너에게만 뛰고 있어 Like satellite and shooting stars 태양을
Okay. Didn't expect that switch up for the instrumentation.
돌고 돌아 무거워도 다가가 널 마침내 안고
Okay.
있어 눈부시게 타올라 We live for this love
Okay. Ooh.
We live for this love We live for this love The fire
Oh, that transition was fire, bro. That was really cool.
불타버린 눈빛에 갇힌 순간 날
Hey.
깨워줄
Ooh, that choreo.
온 세상이
Okay.
가질 것 같아 Like satellite and shooting stars
Nice. Oh, you know, yeah.
벌처럼 내 주위를 돌고 돌아 거침없이 다가가 널 마침내 안고
Okay.
저 높이 날아올라 We live for this love
Nice. Ooh. Oh, these guys are, yeah. Okay.
I can't get enough, I can't get off your love 난 너의 사랑 없이는 못 살아 중독되는 걸 눈 깜빡할 사이 I by your side 입 맞춰보면 I feel so high We live for this love 너라는 solar system 안에 나는 shooting star 끌려가 거부할 수 없는 black hole It's
Okay, I gotta pause. I'm trying my best to, like, not pause too much. Just kind of take in stuff. But here's the thing, man. I've said this before, but you could tell when a group that are seasoned and they're veterans, you could tell. You could just tell. They're just different, right? Like, at this point, their 11th album, right? This was 2013, I think? Yeah, you could tell. Dudes have been around for, you know, over 10 years at this point. You know, what, 15 years? And you could tell, right? Just based off of their performance alone. Because what's so fascinating, too, especially about the choreo, is the choreo, while it isn't as, like, over the top as, like, you know, you may see some choreo today be like, wow, look at all the crazy stuff, you know, it's not necessarily like that in the snippets that we're seeing, but the movements are some of the snappiest and, like, smoothest I've seen, right? They're so clean, they're so, like, in sync, right? Like, the synchronization is wild. It's like, it's some of the most I've seen before. Like, just some of this stuff here, right? Like, their movements are so meticulous. It's crazy. Also, the fits, let's go. Look at like that. Like, that's so, looks so easy. Look at my bro, it's so easy. Hey, hit it. Hit it. Okay. Hey. Okay, do the little catwalk. Run the walk. Walk the runway. Ooh. 꿈속에도 깨어나도
언제나 곁에 있어 두려워 마 내 손잡아 내가 널 지켜줄게
Ooh. Man, SM really do put out killers. SM, despite what I may feel about them, they put out killers. That's crazy. That one was good. I don't know. See, and I don't want to be too judgmental of g.o.d. because, I didn't really see, and even this, you didn't really see, for as much as you see, you didn't see much, right? But it's proving more and more that, like, at least when it comes to entertainment groups overall, the artists that come out of SM are ones that just, like, they're right up my alley. Like, I can't help it, Which is funny, because, like, when you look at, obviously now, this was under their own company, right? The SHINHWA company. But they were so, like I said, there were so much veterans at this point, and they had that SM, start at the beginning. Anyway, yeah, they're awesome. They're really good. Damn. Okay. All right, so we have One Time. One Time was a South Korean boy group under YG that consisted of 4 members: Teddy Park, Jinhwan, Baekhyun, Danny, and Danny. They debuted in 1998 on Mnet Rhythm Heaven. They went on hiatus in 2006, and their last appearance was as a group was in 2008 as a guest during Big Bang's Japan concert. Though they never officially announced their disbandment, it seems the group silently disbanded, as some of the members decided to leave the entertainment industry. One of the other things, too, it says here, and I don't know if this is true or not, but someone said that Jingwon and Baekhyun have left and got a restaurant together and whatnot. Danny has a talk show called Danny from LA or something, and now has 2 kids. And Teddy is now an in-house producer of YG, and also founder of sub-label under YG, The Black Label. I don't know if that's 100% true. That's a comment that I saw that I thought was interesting, if that is, in fact, the case. So, yeah, it seems like they pretty much moved on, right? Which is totally fine. I mean, listen, it happens, and especially, these guys were at the, like I said, the forefront, right? They're right at the beginning. They're here experiencing the I can't imagine what it was like, because we know how hard idols and stuff like that work now, right? To be, so I can't imagine what those early days of, like, trying to be, I guess, where would you even call them idols? Because I don't even know if they would even, I don't think they would call themselves that, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Hold on, I'm reopening some stuff here, some windows, so don't mind me. I wanted to go back and see. Okay, the official name for God is Fan God. That's cool, the official fandom name. For Shinhwa, it's Shinhwa Changjo. And I like One Time's Hip Hop Village is pretty cool for a fandom name. So that's awesome. All right, let's see. Let's see what One Time has. I imagine it's going to be more hip hop themed, which is totally cool. Do they have English? They do not. All right. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe more R&B themed. Oh. Excuse me? Ooh. Have I heard this before? Where would I have heard it? No, I can't have heard this before, but this part here sounds familiar. Maybe I heard a cover of this by, like, a newer group somewhere. But I definitely feel like I've heard this. Why does it sound familiar? It sounds familiar, but okay. I didn't expect this. Okay. Hey, this is good. Hey. Okay. I came in here expecting some hip-hop, and I didn't get that. But I got this, but I like this, though. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. Hey. Okay, hit it. Whoa. Ooh, key change. Damn, the acting is crazy. All right. Wow. I don't know what I was expecting when I decided to listen to these groups, but I'm getting a lot of stuff that I just wasn't. I just wasn't expecting. I don't know. I don't know what I thought in my head. This one definitely threw me for a loop. I mean, there was some, don't get me wrong, the hip-hop came in and the rapping was on point, but I definitely didn't expect the more vocally charged sound, right? So that was good. I don't know what member this is. Let's see. Do we have lead vocalist Danny? There was Danny written on there, so I'm going to assume that might be him. Maybe. I don't know who. Let's see. Leader, main rapper. Maybe Teddy was doing the rapping. right? Didn't see the other guys, so I don't know. But the vocal stuff was really good. The harmonies and stuff like that, the ad-libs. Yeah, this was another good one. I enjoyed it. All right, H.O.T. I've heard of H.O.T before. I don't think I've... did I hear any of their songs before? I can't remember. Was it... I think in... Was it this one? It might be... Road to Kingdom. There was one episode that I watched, recently. I think it might have been the first episode. It was the performance that One Us did, but I don't know if they did H.O.T or they did another group. I feel like they might have done H.O.T for some reason. I can't remember. The brain isn't working. But, all right, let's check out. So we have H.O.T, High Five of Teenagers. I was right. High Five of Teenagers consisted of 5 members: Moon Hee-jun, Jang Woo-hyuk, Tony An, Kangta, and Lee Jae-won. H.O.T debuted on September 7th, 1996. So this is our oldest group, I think? Under SM. That makes sense. H.O.T disbanded in May 2001, but had a reunion on 2-2-ga-3 with a concert on February 15th, 2018. Fandom name, Club H.O.T. Nice. 78. Okay, 78. Oh, yeah, that seems to be the age for a lot of these groups that debuted around that time, so that makes sense. Let's see, who's our main vocalist? That's who I'm going to be interested in probably the most. Let's see. We've got Moon, lead vocalist, lead dancer, Jung, main rapper, lead vocalist, Tony N, main vocalist, Kangta, visual face of the group. I could see why. I can see it. Okay. All right, here we go. In the Maknae. Yeah, so 78 to 80. Definitely a closer age range than you see nowadays. Usually it's like a five age gap at least, right, between the leader, the oldest, and the Maknae. But all right, so Candy by H.O.T. Only around for 5 years, and then they disbanded. That's pretty crazy. I think I remember reading, too, that they just blew up the charts in their 5-year period. They just kind of took over during those 5 years. So, all right. Candy. Don't know, again, not sure what to expect with this. Don't know what I'm going to get. Are we talking like classic hip-hop style? Oh yeah, scratches. Oh. Oh? What? I certainly didn't expect that. I did not expect this. What? Oh my god, so okay. My mind is blown right now because they have taken what I call, right, like the boys youth concept, right, which you see groups doing, groups like Boys Next Door doing it, right, stuff like that, doing the sort of, I guess you could say it's like the equivalent of like the bubblegum pop of like girl groups, so like Girls' Generation doing like the bubblegum thing, you know, the cutesy stuff. You have that, right, like the youthful thing of like the boys thing, but like a heavier hip hop, which I didn't think like you would see in a little bit more of a dark, I guess you could say darker or mature type of setting. I didn't expect them to blend the two though. Okay. shout out to him. It's fun. You know, it's definitely fun to listen to. I enjoy it. I'm so blown away by the concept. Shout out to like the older cameras too, like actual cameras, video cameras. What did this turn into Rastafarian? Like reggae? What is happening? I feel like this is something that would be on like PBS or like the Kids Hour. The Saturday morning Kids Hour. Like, what? This is, I mean, I like it. It's so different. Wow. Wow, okay. And this is the remastered music video, by the way. This isn't like the original 96 release. But still, it's funny, I'm watching it and I'm going, okay, so this, obviously SM Entertainment, right? They disbanded in 2001. And let me look it up real quick. Yeah, I figured they, at least according to some of the stuff I'm reading, they were like hugely popular. Like hugely, in terms of like their pioneering and stuff like that, selling over 6.4 million records in South Korea during their career, which for a 5-year span is, during that time period, crazy, right? And I wonder, I'm gonna guess they broke up for like, if it's SM, it's a lot of times it's bad. Let's see. The group broke up in 2001 following a contract disagreement with SM, prompting hundreds of fans to stage protests against the company. Currently, only Kangta, an executive of Kangta is an executive of SM Entertainment. He remains with the company still. That's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. I could see why. You know, here's the thing, right? If you're in this position, right, it's got to be hard. You know, especially being a pioneer of a whole genre, right? A whole thing, you know, a whole culture, really. The idol culture has gone huge, especially, you know, when it comes to groups. And so when you have this, it's, you know, contract disagreement, I could see that, right? There's definitely been contract issues with SM before, and yeah, I don't know if any of these, you know, groups or artists really knew, like I said, you know, what would be coming ahead, you know. No, this was fun, though. I like I said, it's different, and I like it. I like seeing the early beginnings like this, right? I'm fascinated by it. I think it's cool, too, to see. I'm wondering if this was their whole style. I wonder if this was, like, their main thing, or if they continued with this style or if they just changed it up. So, but yeah, this was fun. This was a fun trip down the rabbit hole of the pioneers of K-pop. So, if you guys have any more suggestions, of course, feel free to leave them below. Thank you for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Peace.